What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Amish Space Station. All right, guys, I'm going to be every couple minutes, I am going to be checking the comments if anybody has anything to say on this topic. This is another update. Anybody that wants to hang out. And this is going to be an informative type of live stream for you, let you know something that's been going on recently that I've been noticing that I really don't talk about much, but I think I need to talk about it. I'm trying not to keep this one too long. Anyway, I'm ready to get right into it. So let's go. I was having a conversation with a guy, an atheist, and he said we got into a conversation about history, and I know that I set people off and I trigger people when it comes to history and stuff. And he thinks the same way as a lot of other people as well. And this was, he brought religion into it, and he was talking about the cross, and he was blah blah blah. And then he was probably real shocked when I said that the cross was of Tammuz. First off, it's not even Christian. Christianity is actually pagan. It's the same thing, but I didn't go into the heliocentric and the sun god Helios with space because he's a NASA fan. So tomorrow when I see him, I am going to say something that's really going to make him mad because I really want to see the reaction that I'm going to get out of him after I say this, because I am going to go after his little favorite NASA boys. I love making NASA fanboys look really stupid. I absolutely love it. It's my second favorite thing in the world, besides exposing shills like Owen Benjamin. But let's go into it. This is one of the topics that came up, and he said something. He said, "Hey, well, you did see that, right?" And I said, "What?" He said, "The Dead Sea Scrolls. They were saying they were fake. So take a look." So Dead Sea Scrolls fake was my search. Originally, my search. This is something I just brought up for this live stream. I've done some research into it. But it says all 16 Dead Sea Scroll fragments displayed in a museum of the Bible here in Washington are fake. This is something that was been released recently. This is March 14th. And what they're trying to say is that, I look at this, Fox News and all this stuff, they're literally saying that these are fake. I'm trying to really break this down because this makes me so angry. I don't know how to respond. So he says this new information, 2020, all this stuff. See this, 5 were confirmed to be fake, blah, blah, blah. They're saying some of the fragments, not all of the fragments. But I have to say this because this is one thing that drives me up a wall. So he's okay with coming out saying, "Hey, did you know they even found that the Dead Sea Scrolls is fake because I'm an atheist and I don't believe in anything to do with any kind of religion or creator." Well, what he's saying is creator. It's not necessarily religion, but it's creator, because he believes in Charles Darwin's theory of evolution. And here's what I'm trying to get at. They allowed these things. These things were already supposed to have been tested. So this is what I'm going to say to them, and I might even record them, because that's what I do. I don't need consent to record anybody, and I'm not going to get it either, and I can care less because I like to make people look stupid. Because the thing is that in 2020, you should always assume that you're being recorded, okay? Because that's the type of society we live in. So say what you want. I like I said, I'm not here for that. It's kind of like how police operate. Police have to catch criminals. Here's my question. How can police operate legally to catch criminals when criminals only do illegal activity. Therefore, I am not going to try and get him to admit anything. I'm going to catch him in his normal habitat, okay? Because we are being monitored, and there's notices that it's a surveillance area in the first place. So, like I said, I really don't care about any of that. I'm not showing anybody's faces. I'm not giving any names. Therefore, it doesn't matter. I'm like the news in that regard. All 16 Dead Sea Scrolls. What I was trying to explain to him was that if these are fake and they were already supposed to have been tested already, everything inside these museums is fake. All that dinosaur crap that he believes in, just like they've never found a full skeleton of a dinosaur to date. That's a fact. It's not your opinion. You don't like it? Unsubscribe, please. Please do. If you love your little 50 million year old dinosaurs. Tell me what happened 100 years ago. I bet you can't in reality. The point of this is, how are you going to sit around and quote these people saying they just examined these again in 2017 or 18 or whatever, 20, and they're sitting here saying now all of a sudden they're fake all of a sudden. All of a sudden, these things are possibly fake. You see a whole bunch of different things. Now look at where this came from. This came from National Geographic, the History Channel, the Smithsonian, all this stuff, right? Now I just look, I'm like, okay, so where exactly did the Dead Sea Scrolls, where exactly were they found? Discovered in 11 caves along the northwest shore of the Dead Sea between 1947 and 1956. So answer me this question. If they discovered these, why didn't they test these? I'm going to tell you all one little secret. Most of these things are legitimate, but a lot of what they say and where they found it is not. And there's tons of proof. If you guys haven't seen all this and all these so-called missionaries, you need to make sure you check out Truth Unveiled 777, because it takes hours, and I don't have hours on a live stream to go in to show you every single thing. Okay, because like I said, this information is public knowledge. Okay, problem is that the public don't know it yet. It's public knowledge, right? So here's how I'm actually going to trigger this little retard. Okay, just so you guys understand. I'm going to talk about this. Years and years ago, the moon rocks were found to be petrified wood. These are all fake moon rocks. No one has ever been on the moon. If somebody says that they've been to the moon and all this stuff, I should not ever find anything like this, ever. This is enough to debunk everything that NASA does right here. Anyone still quoting NASA, I say, shut up, moon rocks, fake moon rocks. NASA's going to Mars, shut up, fake moon rocks. NASA has a rover, shut up, fake moon rocks. NASA went to the moon, shut up, fake moon rocks. NASA's a space station, shut up, fake moon rocks. NASA, shut up, fake moon rocks. Here's BBC. This is the same broadcast company that came out and said that these Dead Sea Scrolls are fake. Everything that they say is fake is real. Everything they say is real is fake. You understand? That's the way that this works. Everything is flipped upside down. So I'm going to make this little monkey worshiping, retard, Darwin licking, idiot, atheist prick. I'm going to make him really angry, because I'm going to say, hey, did you see that the moon rocks were fake too? Now, watch what he says about that. He's going to say, well, they didn't want to put the real thing because the real thing's too valuable. Oh, really? Okay. They just got fake moon rocks around? All right. Petrified wood. That's your moon rocks. Petrified wood. Dutch Museum supposed moon rock from the first manned lunar landing is nothing more than petrified wood. Curators say they've already tested. It's petrified wood. At one point, it was insured for what, 500,000? And like I said, these are pictures, these are memes, but I don't need to. This has already been proven multiple times. This is NBC News. Just a piece of petrified wood. I don't have to, like I said, I'm done showing you sources because I don't need to show any more sources. So that was just an interesting story that I wanted to bring up to anybody, was these Dead Sea Scrolls. They're trying to say the Dead Sea Scrolls are fake. First off, the location where they found these Dead Sea Scrolls, they didn't find the location. They didn't find them here. This isn't where they found them. This is a lie. And it's been proven, like I said. They don't want you to know anything about history. All of history is a lie. All right, let's move on. I want to tell you guys how to discover if somebody is a shill. This is my next video for that. Not a shill, but let you know they're uneducation. You know, how uneducated are these people? How stupid are these people? Look at this. See? This is what you come across. The reason I'm saying this is because there's a lot of people that fall into this category. You guys know what they're called? Shit hits the fan, preppers. Oh, God. Prepper, a person who believes a catastrophic disaster or emergency is likely to occur in the future and makes active preparations for it, typically by stockpiling food, ammunition, and other supplies. It's perfectly fine, right? Oh, that's fine if you want to prepare for a disaster. That's called being prepared. Perfectly fine. Here's the problem, though. Prepper Nation. And I talked with him. I told him I was going to do a video on him. I told him I was going to do a video on him because I don't like this guy. And the reason I don't like this guy is because he's a sports guy. Let me explain something about this, okay? Every single one of his videos, SHTF. That's why I tag this as this. I don't have anything against this guy. This is him. I don't have anything against him. I have a problem with people like this that, like, I don't have anything personally against him, but I'm talking about preppers in general like this. Okay, he's an author. He likes to say, okay, here's what we got. If we lose Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, and Arkansas, right? If we lose them, we down. We are going to be down, okay? We're going to be screwed, all right? We got to make sure we secure victory by getting them. All you got to do is look. If you look at Alabama, they had this governor. If you look at Alaska, they had that governor. You know, their stats and their running yards. See, because he talks about it the same way that you talk about sports. Because he doesn't realize that he's really asleep. He thinks he's awake. So he's sitting around here talking about politics as if it's not fake sports. Same way he talks about sports, just like a guy I used to work with, loves sports. Well, Michael Jordan got 500 yards in rushing. I mean, you got to be half brain dead retarded to be up here still talking about politics as if it's not absolutely psycho. I can't even say it with a straight face. I can't say it with a straight face, yo. This is the problem. He got 18,000. He got 1,000 subscribers in a day. I used to subscribe to him, and then I unsubscribed to this guy, okay? I unsubscribed to this guy, and I still get notifications when he goes live. And this guy thinks that he's actually talking about truth. He thinks he's awake. And the only thing that he's doing is getting more and more individuals to follow that same plan. He's probably a QAnon guy saying, follow the plan. There's a plan. What's the plan? Let people burn your town down? Kill you? Yeah, we'll follow that plan, bud. This is why I call him a shill, because he's a person who doesn't offer you any kind of real information. Telling us the digital reset is coming. Who cares? It's way more than a digital reset. You think you're giving new information out? This is old information, and it's not even accurate information. Digital reset. First off, there needs to be a entire digital system first before you can have a digital reset. Retard. Next, the other prepper. This guy. This is Prepper Nurse 1. Let me explain something about this guy. This guy is a guy I got introduced to from John X Army, by the way. Hey, what's up, everybody watching this? Whoever's watching, what's going on? This guy's a guy I got introduced to by John X Army. And he is the exact same as this guy, Prepper Nation. Prepper Nurse 1. What's the problem with this guy? He has a very strange attitude where he's a control freak. He wants control of everything. Let me explain something. He has issues with understanding that politics is against us in the first place. There's a guy I just listened to a few minutes ago before I went live who said, anybody who listens to Trump, that's a person with mental problems. That's what he said. That's a person who's crazy. After everything, you know what's crazy to me? Besides Trump's skin color, it's also the fact that Biden has no idea about where he is or what he's even doing. Do you all not realize that no matter who wins, we lose? This guy yet doesn't understand anything. See this? I haven't seen this yet, and I don't think I even want to. Let's have a chat about autism and how it affects everyone. I'm not 100% sure this guy even knows what really causes autism, okay? Autism is a severe oxygen deficiency to the brain, okay? And I'm going to tell you what. I don't think he understands what would be blocking your oxygen or interfering with oxygen getting to your brain. I don't think he understands that. And I'm not going to watch that video, and I don't care if he understands it. I'm just trying to get you guys to understand this. These preppers, you need to be very careful of. The only thing that they say, if you want to learn how to live off grid, perfectly fine. If you want to learn how to keep your family safe, yeah. But people who watch my channel, people who watch Real Truthers channels, you got to remember that the majority of people have this guy's brain. They have this guy's brain, and they got this guy's brain. And the thing is that when you do a lot of research and you turn into what we are, you have to realize that these guys think that Earth could be exploded at any moment by an asteroid. These guys think there's nothing to life at all. These guys have no reality at all for their religion and religious beliefs. These guys are dangerous people with dangerous mindsets. And I watch these guys because I don't have that mindset anymore or that brain anymore. So I watch them to get some valuable info from them, but for the most part, I need to be able to understand what they are thinking so that I can better prepare myself, okay? Because truthers are not thinking the same way as these guys, thinking that politics, Alabama, we got this guy, that guy, he scored 50 points in Alabama. It's like, dude, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Take your stupid American flag hat, you fake patriot, and get out of here. I expose Shills. Anybody want to set me up with this guy? I'll tell him this to his face. I'll go right to his house. I'll tell him this to his face. Why? Because when you understand the truth, there is no reason to be afraid anymore. You can't scare people like me. We're not afraid. I don't care. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You gonna punch me? Come on, man. Get real. What you gonna do? You gonna shoot me? What's the worst that you can do? You can kill me? Oh, God. All right. So if it's only that, what am I scared of? I'm not afraid of these guys. These are prepper pieces of trash. Because the problem, fortify your home against dues. Okay, yeah. Fortify your home so you can't get out and watch what happens to you. You'll burn up right inside. Fortify your home. You got to know what to do by watching. You have to be able to watch the mainstream news, and you also have to be able to manipulate and understand how, manipulate the data that you get. Okay, these guys see the data and they believe it. Truthers like me, we don't believe that kind of data. We never will believe that data because that data is fake. Okay, this guy can live off grid all he wants. I heard this guy got swatted or some kind of crap and had the cops break into his home on a live stream and stuff. So that shows you how far off grid he actually is. He's not off grid at all. So it's pointless in him lying to his fans about being off grid. He can easily be found by anybody at any given time. Here it is. Left says Armageddon is coming ahead of election. Here's how we should respond. You're supposed to be all right. Sorry. This Patriot nurse. I don't know who this is. I've never listened to him, but I'm just looking at this. We're still talking about Armageddon, and we're talking using the words left, using the words right. Here's how we respond as if they taking a side on the right or taking a side on the left or blah, blah, blah. There is no left. There is no right. All of you rejects who don't understand that, you're the problem with society. You're the reason that we have issues right now. Okay? This is why I don't like these guys. You know? What are they going to say about me? Oh, I don't like him because he talks about me. And? What's your point? You don't like me because I talk about you? That's why I don't like the hip-hop and the rap music industry and the culture of rap. Because you're not allowed to have an opinion anymore. Benjamin 54321 said, thanks a lot, man. I really enjoyed this. Mag is great too. Peace. Thank you for watching, my friend. Yes, he is indeed. Mag on the BAM. Appreciate the comment, Benjamin 54321. All right, Greg McLaughlin commented. Sorry, Greg McLovin. You need more research. You got perverted Bible and you take God's name in vain, which you want to be held, childless. Be a better example and let Jesus be your shepherd. Oh, gosh, man. God is a title, not a name. Next is what? Jesus means earth pig. Jesus in Latin. Next, furthermore, letter J was not introduced into the English language until the so-called 1500s. Next, lastly, you see how I just devour people who talk nonsense? Lastly, names are not translated. They are transliterated. Miss Gregoria, your name does not change no matter what country you are in or where you travel. Jesus is fake. Don't tell me to do more research, you moron. Anybody who says the word Jesus in my presence, I'll slap you. I'll slap you for your blasphemy. User unknown. Autistic people are blessed. They have little understanding of feels bribery. Feels, yeah. Hip hop has been corrupted fully. Hey, dude. The cause of autism is this here. All right. That's the cause of autism. All right. Why? Because of this. Also, because of this, my friend. Okay. Pig urine. Monkey kidney cell genes. Dead babies. Understand? That's what causes autism. All right. As I'm not sure how to read your comment. That's what causes autism. All right. Formaldehyde, all these other things. When you put it through intramuscularly, it goes into your bloodstream. That's why they shoot it in your shoulder. Okay. It goes into your bloodstream. I shouldn't have to say this on my network because you guys should already know what the causes of this stuff is. Autism is it's a problem. Okay. And if you don't understand that there's thousands, I believe it might even be in the millions. I have no idea. I forgot. It's been a while of terabytes of information of DNA just within one of your eyeballs. So anybody sitting around here thinking that something can, nothing can explode in space and create your eyeball. It can't even create your eyeball. Not only does it create your eyeball, but it creates another eyeball, you know? And it also, that crazy primordial soup also created, a perfect system for reproduction and millions of different species and insects and animals on Earth. All of it from one giant big explosion. Okay. That's the equivalent of me making a Mona Lisa painting by throwing paint at the wall. You're not supposed to shoot anything into your stupid body. Period. Every action has a reaction. Okay? Every action has a reaction. Doesn't matter what it is. Every action has a reaction. You can shoot medicine that's really good for you into your body and you will have a reaction. Okay? Just putting that out there. I'm not arguing with you, man. I'm just letting you know. Okay? I don't know what the autism thing is. I don't promote autism here. We don't promote autism. Okay? Autism is not good. It's not fun. Okay? Trying to explain to you guys, be very careful of every single one of these preppers. They're not giving you legitimate information on what's going on. Okay? There is a lot of, like Bill Clinton and John F. Kennedy. Let me explain this. nobody would be able to meet the future presidents. And both of these guys who happen to meet each other at this young age happen both to be president, and they're shaking each other's hands and stuff. You all need to understand the way that this thing works. You and me have never met a presidential candidate, and we never will meet a presidential candidate. So if you're sitting around here pretending that there's still a left and that there's still a right, there is not. Okay. Also, I also want to expose one more guy, and this guy is a guy that I absolutely hate. This is a retarded rapper that I used to idolize by the name of Eminem. Right now should be a time that you guys understand that these people are all puppets. I'm gonna tell you real quick. He made his career off of dissing his mom, saying he's gonna kill his mom. Okay, saying he's actually gonna kill his mom and kill his girlfriend, and had his little daughter help him, Haley. He said he doesn't give an F at all. Okay, that's the name of one of his songs on his album, and he has another one on his first album called I Just Don't Give a F. He made fun of all the gay people like Elton John. Now he came out in an interview after he dissed that idiot and came out and said he apologizes for using the word fag. Eminem apologized for offending people. Next, he also made a Vegas video about him, gun violence and stuff like that. I don't know where it is right now. All you got to do is look it up in some of his latest music videos. He also made some stuff where he dissed all the mumble rappers. He said he hates mumble rap. He's against it completely. And now he's featuring with a dead mumble rapper. Oh, well, sorry, he's not dead, but Juice WRLD. He's still alive, faked his own death, even told his fans he's going to fake his own death. And I got a retard I used to work with that absolutely worships this guy. Oh, also, he's from Palestine, if anybody wants to know. Really amazing, right? Anytime that you got somebody this fake coming out, it should be a warning to show you that they are not in control. Okay? None of these guys are in control whatsoever. Eminem doesn't control anything. Eminem is a puppet. Eminem will always be a puppet. Okay? He's a puppet. That's why I went from liking him to absolutely hating him, and I always will. He is absolutely nothing. He's trash to me. Okay? That's the first thing you all need to start doing as well if you haven't done it yet. Kill your idols. Kill your idols. They're all trash. Every single bit. All right? Never once did I think that I would actually hear this guy apologize for saying something that offends someone. His career is built off of offending people. Give me a second. Had a little problem with my mouse. It seems to have died. Just like my love for any celebrity or any Hollywood actor. All right. So that's what I just wanted to tell you guys about, because this is starting to get really, really outrageous and, all this stuff. The stuff that they're coming out with now, the lies that they're coming out with saying that there's going to be an asteroid hit and there's going to be this and there's going to be that. And all these scrolls are fake and blah, 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 and all this other stupid stuff. This is all part of their plans to do all this stuff. It was caught a very long time ago that these moon rocks were all fake. It was caught a long time ago, instantly almost. They tested all of these Dead Sea Scrolls And they didn't get any of these results that they're saying they're getting now. Okay? This is the way these things work. This is how they work. And the atheists love this. They love it. Anything in the mainstream, they'll promote every bit of it because this is what they want. They want to lie to every single person. Okay? This is part of their plans for what they do. Ivy League schools. Left, right, divide, conquer. Redskins versus what? The Baltimore Ravens. Patriots versus the Ravens versus them. It's all nonsense. The Cowboys versus the Redskins. We're changing the name of the Redskins because we find it offensive. We find it offensive. This is where society is headed. So all of you need to take in consideration. If you hear any preppers talking about the news, you know where their mind is. You can't listen to them when it comes to the news. You only get information from these guys on how to prepare yourself, getting food and stuff like that. Because these guys are caught in the matrix and they're trying to help you stay tied to this. I unsubscribe from this guy and I still get notifications every time he posts a video. Okay? Prepper Nurse, Prepper Nation, New Patriot Prepper, whatever her name is, all of them. They're all fake. They're all nonsense. And they're not going to tell you the reality behind what's really going on. Okay? Extremely important. So, besides that, I want to make sure that everybody understands one last thing, okay? One last thing. Give me just a second. I'm actually looking at something. I've never seen that before. Yeah, I've never seen that. Okay. There's a lot of people that are still talking about the flat earth, and I'm here to tell people, like a lot of people, the last thing I want to tell you was there's a lot of people talking about flat earth, and there's a lot of people trying to talk about the law. The law is currently being suspended. Do you all understand? The law is being suspended. And what that means is, this ties in with the preppers. These guys, like him, like this girl that I just talked about in my last video, they say something that really is very disturbing. And I leave them really nasty anger comments sometimes too, because they need to understand what they're doing. This is Crystal Teeny, and I'm going to explain this real quick. She says something in a couple of her videos where it's like, we need you to send in the military. That's what he's going to do. And I'm happy that he's going to send in the military too. Listen, you don't want the military involved. She thinks that it's a good thing to actually have martial law. Just like we told you, people are going to want martial law. People are going to want martial law. Do you understand? And people like her are trying to tell people that that is a good thing. It's not a good thing. That is order out of chaos. You don't want martial law because your rights will be suspended. You don't want martial law. Be careful of people like this, who are so-called models, which I don't think she's attractive personally. I just don't. She looks really strange to me. I don't know what it is, but she looks really strange to me. She's not attractive in the least, and I would not call her a model. But like I said, models are fake. They're not real. That's the problem with the globe right now, is that people call it a globe. A globe is a little round ball. It's not the earth. It's a little round ball. It's like saying a computer is, like a computer is a computer. It's a screen. It's not, the globe is an object. It's not the earth. Be careful with people like this, because they have no understanding of what's really going on. They're relatively new to the truth community. And I think their problem is that the only person that they've ever heard talk is Richie from Boston. And they've only heard some of his stuff. If they heard his entire thing, then they would understand that, they would understand him a little bit better. But the problem is that they haven't. Okay. I got just as many videos as her, but like I said, she's an actress and she's been into different things. Okay. But also my subs are being withheld because of the topics that I talk about, as well as my views. So, and also because I'm not a girl, but, or look like one. Now I'm sure she's female, but point is, I don't support people like this. And you need to be wary of people like that, because it's very dangerous to get your mindset on thinking that it's a good thing to have martial law. It's not a good thing. Also, I want to know what you guys think. If anybody wants to leave a comment, let me know. I was also thinking about doing a new playlist soon, because I'm launching ArmorSpaceStation.com. And I might be doing another playlist, but I don't know if it's going to be allowed on YouTube. But it was going to be a playlist about facts, little known facts about Hitler. And I just wanted to put a playlist up, just, of random facts, about Hitler that many people didn't know. Like I'll drop one quick fact about Hitler. Hitler did not tolerate any anti-Christian jokes, and he was a Christian as well. Hitler was a Christian, and that's where the swastika cross actually originated from, when he designed it. So yeah, anybody who never knew that, hopefully you're scratching your head. There you go. But this is America. And like Captain America would say, I was in Germany, me and this other guy, we didn't see eye to eye, because America would never see eye to eye with the tyrant, ever. Am I right? So wake up. Oh, look at this. Look. I just seen that. Get woke. Okay. Yeah. Trust me, anybody who's awake right now, they are awake already. They're not going to get woke from watching you. They're going to get deceived, Crystal Teeny. Also, I hate passing up the opportunity to talk shit on somebody. So let me finally just put in, this is the last thing I promise. Right the hand. So look at this. Jake and Logan Paul. Logan Paul gets checks from Disney. Anyway, this is what I was talking about. This guy, Mick Toon. Mick Toon says that he said something when he was talking on he was debating against Red Pill philosophy. If you guys know him, you should know Chris from Red Pill. Shout out to Chris. He was debating him right here. And he said, science doesn't prove anything. Science doesn't prove anything. And all this other stuff. He said it doesn't prove or disprove. I already went through this in my quick debunks playlist. Science proves, only proves. Science does not disprove. Let me explain. Science proves, and anybody who doesn't realize this, you need to learn this, okay? Hypothesis, definition. A proposed explanation made on the basis of limited evidence as a starting point for further investigation. You make your hypothesis after you observe your natural phenomenon. You understand? So, water is boiling. What do you think causes water to boil? Let's say ice. Okay. I say ice, a proposition made for the basis of reasoning. Okay? Without any assumption of its truth. You can't know the answer before you start. Okay. Let's say ice causes water to boil. My null hypothesis, no significant difference between specified populations. Any observed difference, experimental error, that there is no relationship between the phenomena or groups. Therefore, you prove the null hypothesis right, or you prove your hypothesis right. The hypothesis is that ice will freeze, will heat or boil water. The null hypothesis is that ice will not boil water. We have proven our null hypothesis correct. We have not disproven our hypothesis. We have proven our null hypothesis. So write the hand. Why are you sitting here allowing these people to say nonsense to you in the middle of the debate? I'm not going to lie, you did make them look stupid. Good job on you, even though I don't like you. Good job on you. However, you're still letting him say this nonsense. Why are you debating a retard like Michael Toon? Michael Toon is borderline autistic. God. All right, guys. I'm done. Shout out to Write the Hand and shout out Retracted because you're a shill. However, I'm going to stay subscribed to you. I'm not going to check the notification bell, but every now and then I will find you posting stupid stuff. Don't say that nonsense about space anymore either, you retard. Calling your stupid chickens gas pressure. They're not. Gas pressure without a container is the open atmosphere of air next to a vacuum of space. Yet our air does not go into space. That is the violation, you retard. You're filling people's head with nonsense as well. That's something that has to stop. Because we're in the final times and we're in the middle of a possible reset, possible revolutionary war, okay, about to happen. And you can't have retards spreading any more false truth out there. And that's why I'm here. Whether I reach 10 people or 2 people, I don't care. That's why I'm here. I'm here to make sure that I let as many people as I can know who shills are, okay, and who shills aren't. I don't care if people like me for it or hate me for it. It doesn't matter. That's what I do. I expose shills. You don't want to be a shill? It's real simple. All you got to do is give as accurate as information as you possibly can. Learn. That's all. Anytime you think you know it all and then you're talking nonsense about not understanding the second law of thermodynamics, entropy violation of space, that means you know nothing. You're talking about Jake and Logan Paul? Are you serious? The people who let Jake and Logan do that stupid documentary $7.2 million views, To the Edge and Back. Flat earther on his shirt. Look at his shirt. The people who let him in there to do this, ABC News. What are you talking about? He sold his soul. He never had a soul. He was born into working for Disney. That's the problem, you guys. You're dealing with retarded shills like Write the Hand. You see, and when you're dealing with retarded shills like that, they just can't understand this because they don't get it. Their brain isn't big enough. His brain's not big enough to realize that Jake and Logan didn't sell a soul. They never had a soul to begin with. They were born into this. They were placed there. You don't just get hired by Disney. You don't just get massive promotion. It doesn't work like that. But somehow they were normal human boys and they sold their soul for fame. Okay, sure. He apparently he got famous by showing a dead body out in some Asian suicide forest. And you talk about selling a soul for fame? Get out of here, dude. There's dead bodies all over the internet. All right, guys, I'm done. Anybody got any questions on anything, any of the topics that I've covered? Any scientific questions? You want to know about anything regarding the quantum eraser double slit experiment, delayed choice, any of that, quantum eraser. Ask me anything. I'm down to answer all the questions. Sometimes I answer them on live streams. So appreciate everybody that tuned in and watched. Thank you. Appreciate your time. And hopefully I helped you out. And take care.